Alright, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Grace Tutor, and what I do here is that I solve technical drawing problems, and I also provide necessary information that you will need in having a better performance in your technical drawing examination. Now, if you are new to this YouTube channel, I want to welcome you. I want to appreciate you, and be a technical drawing student. I want to advise that you subscribe to this YouTube channel, and then you put on notification bell when you press the subscribe button, so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll be notified. And also help me to share my videos with your friends who are also technical drawing students. And the most important part of this subject is for you to practice it. As I usually say it, that you need to practice this subject for you to master it, for you to tackle any problem that has to do with technical drawing that may come your way. You need to practice it from time to time, so that you can be used to it. As I'm used to any question that comes my way, by God's grace I can solve it by God's grace. Okay, now what I want to do now is that I want to solve this problem that you are doing on the screen. I want to solve this problem, and what we have here as written here, let me bring it so that we can see it, that the figure shows the elevation of a truncated cylinder. Draw. Question A says that the given view. Question B says complete plan. Question C says the end elevation in direction of ROK, and question D says the true shape of the cut surface. So we have 4 questions to solve here. Okay, now this is the diagram. And I need to put something here before I explain that the ROK through which we have to draw the end elevation is here. Okay, so I've put it there. Okay, now so this is a cylinder. It's a cylinder, and it has been cut off, so that's why they said it is truncated. So this part has been cut off, and what we have left is from here to here and to here. Now let's talk about the features of this diagram. So here we have that the diameter of the cylinder is 50 millimeters. The height of the cylinder is 65 millimeters, and the cutting plane, it touched this point at a distance of 25 millimeters from the base of the cylinder, and the angle at which the cutting plane inclined to the horizontal is 30 degrees. As you can see here, we have cutting plane PP, and this is ROK, through which we have to draw the end elevation. So let's look at what we need to do here. So the first thing that I need to do is to draw a vertical center line. You draw a vertical center line like this. Okay, then we draw horizontal center line here. Okay, then the next thing that we have to do is to draw a circle. So we have to draw a circle of radius 25 millimeters. So with your compass, take a radius of 25 millimeters on your ruler, and so put it at this point and draw a circle. So draw a circle like this. Okay, now after you have drawn this circle, divide this circle into 12 equal parts, as I'm going to do here. So with my set square, I'm going to divide this circle into 12 equal parts. All right, so I will draw this line, then so I draw this line, then I will turn the set square like this. So I draw the line, and I bring it here and also draw the line with this side of the set square. Alright, I've divided the circle into 12 equal parts, as you can see here, and I'm going to number this as this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, here is 4, 5, this is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Now, having done this, the next thing that I'm going to do is that from this point 0 here, from this point 0, I will draw a vertical line. And from point 6, I will draw a vertical line like this. Then I will come up with my T-square and then draw a horizontal line like this. Then I will take a measurement of 65 millimeters as the height of the cylinder. 65 millimeters as the height of the cylinder. So this is 65 millimeters. So here I will also draw a horizontal line like this. Okay, now having drawn this horizontal line, so the next thing I'm going to do is to take a measurement of 25 millimeters from the base so that I can put the cutting plane. So 25 millimeters, this is 25 millimeters. Then with my 30-degree set square, as we know that the cutting plane is inclined at an angle 30 degree to the horizontal. So I will draw the cutting plane. So the cutting plane is drawn with a thick long thin line. So this is it. Alright, so that is the cutting plane. So I've drawn the cutting plane. So next thing I'm going to do is that I need to make this line, I need to make it a thick line from here to here, and then also from here to here. I'll make this a thick line, and then here from, so for the base, so from here to here, I'll make it a thick line. Alright, now, so next thing that we are going to do is that I'm going to draw a straight line or a vertical line from point 11. From point 11, touching the cutting plane, and from point 10, so I'll draw a vertical line meeting the vertical cutting plane. I've drawn that of 9. So from 8, I will draw a vertical line touching the cutting plane, and from point 7, I will draw a vertical line touching the cutting plane. So now, so the next thing that we are going to do is that we have to draw the complete plan as we have drawn the given view. That is question A. Question B says we should draw the complete plan. So the complete plan, what we just need to do is that if this happens to be a solid object, by the time we cut this part off, we are going to see a rough surface around here. So what we just need to do is to use our 45-degree set square to draw arching lines on this surface. So this is what I mean. So just draw arching lines on this surface. Okay, so arching lines are drawn with thin long thin line, with thin continuous lines. Within continuous lines, and they must be equally spaced. So that's what I'm doing here. Alright, so I'll pause the video, then I will show you the result when I'm done. Alright, this is how the complete plan will look. So we are done with that. So the next thing that we are going to do is to answer question C that says that we should draw the end elevation in the direction of ROK. So how can we draw the end elevation in direction of ROK? That means we are looking at it in this direction as I've shown you. So what you just need to do here is to draw a horizontal line from this point like this. Then from this point to draw a horizontal line. The first one I drew, it is from point 3. So draw a horizontal line. So from point 1 here, draw a horizontal line. And from point 0 on this part, draw a horizontal line. And from point 11 here, draw a horizontal line. So from point 10, draw a horizontal line. And from point 9, draw a horizontal line like this. Okay, then from this base of the cylinder here, draw a horizontal line. Then take your 45-degree set square. Take a 45-degree set square, set it at this point on the front elevation, then draw an inclined line in this direction. Now with this inclined line that we have drawn, so the next thing we are going to do is that So from the center, I will first produce the center line, which is from 0. And on this line 0, we have 0 and 6. So I want you to bear that in mind, but I will come back to that later. So here I will draw a center line, vertical center line like this. Now, so having drawn this vertical center line, the next thing I'm going to do is that, so from point 3 here, so the inclined line meets line 3 at this point. So I will draw a vertical line from here. So draw a vertical line like this, and from point 2. So this point 2, it is meant for both 2 and 4. So it's meant for both 2 and 4. So I will draw a vertical line here. Draw a vertical line, and then point 1, both 1 and 5, they are on this line. So I will draw a vertical line here, and then so I've drawn that of 0 and 6. So next is we have 7 and 11. So draw a vertical line from here, and we also have 8 and 10. So draw a vertical line, and for 9, draw a vertical line here like this. Okay, now having done this, the next thing that we are going to do is that, so I'm going to number this. So this is 3, this point is for 3, that is this line, and this line is for 2 and 4, and this line is for 1 and 5. This is for 0 and 6, and this is for 7 and 11. So this is for 8 and 10, and this is for 9. So let's take note of that. Now then, from this point, so this point is point 6, this point is point 0 on the front elevation. So we are going to draw horizontal line from this point. If I draw horizontal line from this point like this, don't forget that this point is point 6. So if I go on this horizontal line and also on this vertical line where we have 0 and 6, so that means this point is point 6 here. This point here is point 6. Then this point is for 7 and 11. 7 and 11. So if I draw horizontal line from here, draw horizontal line from here, and it goes like this. So then on this horizontal line we have 7 and 11, and here I have 7 here. Here I have 7 on this line. So on this line I have 7. So if I go up here like this, so this is 0.7 here. This is 0.7. Okay, so I've located 0.7 here now. So then also on this line here, I also have what? I have 1 and 5. So don't forget that on this circle, 1 and 11, they are at the same point. 1 and 11, they are at the same point. So I can get 1 at this point. So this is 0.1 here. This is 0.1 here. So then if I move on, so I move this up. So this line contains 8 and 10. So if I draw this, so I will locate 8. So this is, so 8 is on this vertical line. So this is 0.8. And then here we also have what? Here we also have 2 here. So I can locate 2, 10 and 2. They're on the same point on the circumference of the circle. So that means this is 0.2 now. This is 0.2. Then if I move on and go to the center line, vertical center line, and draw horizontal line like this. So on this center line we have 3 and 9. We have 3 and 9 here. So we have 3 and 9. So I can locate point. This is 0.9. This is 0.9, and this is 0.3. So I'm moving on. So next, if I take horizontal line, draw horizontal line from this point like this. So on this horizontal line that I've drawn, it contains 10. It contains 10. It contains 10. So we have 10 and we have what? We have 10 and then we have 4. 10 and 4. So we have 10 and then we have 4. So then here I have 10 here. So this is point 10, and then I can locate point I can locate point 5 here. So I can locate point 5 here on this line. So this is point 5 on this line. Sorry. So we have 4. So this is point 4 on this line, not 5. 10 and 4. Then if I draw a horizontal line from this point like this, so this line, it contains, so here we have that it contains 1 and 11. So I can locate point 11. So this is vertical line 11. So I have 11 here, and then so I can also locate point 5 here. So this is point 5. Then the last one is this, so which is for 0. So if I draw a horizontal line here, so this is point 0 here. This is point 0. So I can join all these points together to form the shape that we have there. That is for the cut surface. So if I join all these points together with the use of a French curve, if I join this together, so join this together with this, and then I join this together with this, then so I join this together. Okay, so join this together like this. Okay, all right, so then we also join this together. Okay, join this together. The last one is here. So don't forget that we are drawing the end elevation in direction of arrow K as shown in diagram. So we have this shape. So next thing I'm going to do here is to draw a line from here, and also draw a vertical line from here. Then I will draw a horizontal line. That is the base. So we have this horizontal line. So that is the base. So the next thing I'm going to do is to arch this surface. So I pause the video while I do that. So alright, this is the end elevation, and this is how it will look, because this surface will look rough. By the time we remove the upper part, it will look rough, and that's why we have to arch this surface. So I've answered 3 questions. I've answered the first question, says the given view, which is this, and the complete plan, which is what we have here, and the end elevation, which is what we have here. So the next thing I'm going to do is to draw the true shape of the cut surface. So how do we do that? So I have to make use of the 60-degree side of my set square, because this cutting plane is inclined at an angle 30 degrees. Then I have to draw perpendicular line to each of these points where these vertical lines touch the cutting plane. So we have to draw perpendicular line. That is the lines that will incline at an angle 90 degrees to the cutting plane. So we have to make use of our 60-degree set square, because 30 plus 60 will give us 90. So this is what I mean. So with your 60-degree set square on each of these points, so draw a vertical line, draw a line in this direction. So draw a line like this, and from this point draw a line like this, and from this point draw a line. From this point draw a line. From this point draw a line. From this point, so draw a line, and the last point is this, draw a line. Now then, with the 30-degree side of your set square, so just move it like this and draw a line in this direction. Okay, now I'll come back to this, and I still need to do something here in the plan. And what we have to do, even I can make use of this. So all I need to do, or let me separate it from this one so that you will not be confused. So draw horizontal line from this point 3, then from point 4 here, draw horizontal line. So point 4 contains 2 and 4. So point 5 contains 1 and 5. Then point 6 contains 0 and 6. And point 7 contains 7 and 11. So point 8 contains 8 and 10. And point 9 contains point 9. So draw this line. Then you come here and draw a vertical line. So draw a vertical line like this. So on this line, so this is 0, 6. So this is 1, 5. And this is 2, 4. And here it is 3. So here we have what? We have 7, 11. This is 8, 10. And this is 9. So, but I'm going to make use of one part of, because distance from 0, 6 to 3 here is the same as 0, 6 to 9. So I only need one part of it. But okay, now let me come here. So I'll come back to this. So let me come here. Now if you follow this line, this is line 0 here. So this line is line 0. So that means this point is point 0. And then also this point, this line is for 6. So that means this point is point 6. That is this point and this point. Okay. So now we need to locate other points. So what we just need to do is that, so from point 6 here, I will extend my compass to, so this is line 1 and 11. This is line 1 and 11. So I will extend my compass to where we have 7 and 11. 7 and 11. So I will extend my compass to this point like this. So from 0, 6, extend my compass to this 7 and 11 at this point. Then I'll bring it to this point here. Bring it here to this center. So I make an arc up here. So be careful. So I make an arc here. Then I'll make an arc down here. So here, this is point 1. And this is point 11. Then if I bring it here, so if I make an arc here, and also I make an arc here. So this will be point 7. So this is point 7. Sorry, this will be point 5. So this will be point 5. And this will be point 7. Okay, so the next is, so from 0, I will extend my compass to 8, 10 here. 8, 10 here. So if I bring it here, at the center here, I'm going to have, this is 2 and this is 10. So this point here. So this is point 2. And this point here is point 10. So, okay. Then if I bring it here, so if I make an arc here, and I make an arc here, so this will be point, so this is point 4, and this is point 8 here. Okay, so the last one from 0 to 9, from 0 to 9, so if I put it at the center here, so make an arc here and make an arc here like this. So this point here, this is point 3 and this is point 9. So all these points, I'm going to join them together with the use of a French curve. So, and this is it. So you have to be careful when you are joining the points together with the use of a French curve, so that you can be able to produce the right curve. So that's why I'm being careful here, so that I can have a perfect curve here. Okay. All right, then all right, so I'm almost done. Okay, the last part is here. Okay, now so then I need to arch the surface to complete the work, to make the work complete. So with my 45-degree set square, I will arch this surface. So I'm going to pause the video and show you the results. Alright, so this is the true shape, and I've written it here. True shape, this is the end elevation, this is the complete plan, and this is the front elevation. So this is what we're asked to do. I've answered the 4 questions. As I said, all you need to do is to practice, follow it the way I did it, and when you do it, I believe you get it. Thank you for listening, and thank you for watching. God bless you.